Born a princess, a true trillionaire, surrounded by lavish palaces, priceless jewels, and every luxury imaginable. But she's willing to give it all up for love. What drives a woman with everything to choose a different path? Discover the extraordinary life of Princess Tunku Aminah and the choice that defied her royal destiny.
A grand start to the princess's life. On the surface, every princess's life looks like a dream. It's full of luxury, grandeur, and ease. However, the reality is much more complex, as there are duties, traditions, and personal desires in the mix. These make a princess's life too much to handle. So Princess Tunku Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria's life was pretty complex as well. She was born on April 8, 1986, in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. She is the second child of Sultan Ibrahim Ismail and Raja Zarith Sophia. She is also their only daughter, with 4 brothers. From birth, she held a significant position in the Malaysian aristocracy. As a member of the Johor royal family, her life was a blend of tradition and modernity. Despite her royal status, her early life was mostly private. However, it was clear she was being prepared for roles both inside and outside the palace. In order to understand the princess's importance in the family, let's look at what the Johor family is really about. The origins of the Sultan of Johor. The Johor royal family, also known as the House of Temenggung, possesses a rather rich history. It is a family that has its origins in the development of Johor in Malaysia. According to history, the family originated in the 19th century, and they have been influential in developing the politics, culture, and economy of Johor. The contemporary family of Johor originated from Temenggung Deng Ibrahim, who emerged in the middle of the 19th century. The Temenggung lineage was one of the many noble houses of Malays in the southern state of Johor. They acted as counselors and generals to the ruling sultans. By the early 1800s, the Temenggung family had emerged as powerful people. In 1855, the Temenggong's of Sanggar signed the treaty with the British, and with this treaty, the family got the jurisdiction of the Johor territory. This event was the beginning of the rule of the family in Johor. After Temenggung Deng Ibrahim, his son Temenggung Abu Bakar took over. Later on, Temenggung Abu Bakar rose to the status of sultan and became known as Sultan Abu Bakar, who was the father of modern Johor. He was in power between 1862 and 1895. His reign included several modernizations, as he brought the Western forms of system of governance, education, and laws to Johor. But at the same time, he also preserved the Islamic traditions of the state. During his reign, Johor established good relations with the British Empire. These ties enabled Johor to remain an independent state, while most of the Malay Peninsula was colonized by the British. These initiatives set the pace for the transformation in Johor by Sultan Abu Bakar. Consequently, Johor became one of the most developed and advanced states in the Federation of Malaysia. After him, his son Sultan Ibrahim ascended the throne. Sultan Ibrahim ruled the state between 1895 and 1959. He also furthered the tradition of modernization, which his father started. He was friendly with the British and was involved in the formation of the Federation of Malaya, which later became Malaysia. Today, the Johor royal family is led by Sultan Ibrahim Ismail. He ascended the throne in 2010 after the death of his father, Sultan Iskandar. Sultan Ibrahim Ismail is known for his strong leadership, as he works to preserve Johor's cultural heritage and promote economic development. Under his rule, Johor has continued to grow as a major economic hub in Malaysia, with the development of the Iskandar Malaysia region being a key example of this growth. Sultan Ibrahim is married to Raja Zarith Sophia, who is from the Perak royal family. They have 6 children, including Princess Tunku Aminah, who plays an active role in public life and business within Johor. The Johor royal family is well regarded for its charitable work and cultural patronage, and they are also committed to the welfare of the people of Johor. The Johor royal family has a strong sense of identity and independence. Unlike other Malaysian royal families, the Johor sultans have maintained high autonomy, as they often assert their unique identity within Malaysia. This is reflected in their continued use of the old Johor state flag, and they also emphasize the state's distinct history and traditions. The Johor royal family's legacy is deeply embedded in the state's development. Sultan Abu Bakar's modernization efforts were important, and so were Sultan Ibrahim Ismail's economic initiatives. Through these actions, the family has shaped Johor into a leading state in Malaysia. Moreover, their influence extends beyond Johor, as they have strong connections with other royal families in Malaysia and abroad. They are also involved in national and international affairs. Now let's look at how Princess Tunku Aminah grew up to become the woman she is today. How Tunku Tun grew up. Princess Tunku Aminah's education played a significant role in shaping her development into a prominent figure. She began her educational journey at Hilltop Kindergarten in Johor Bahru, where this early education provided her with essential skills that would prove invaluable in her future studies. Following this foundational stage, she then attended Sri Utama School, a place renowned for its academic excellence. It was here that she began to develop a keen interest in the arts, particularly in drawing, a talent she inherited from her mother, Raja Zareth Sophia. After completing her primary education, Tunku Aminah transitioned to Johor Bahru Convent School, one of the oldest and most prestigious institutions in the region. This school, known for its strict academic standards and emphasis on discipline, played a crucial role in instilling a strong sense of responsibility in Tunku Aminah. Furthermore, at the age of 11, she took up horse riding, a pursuit that not only complemented her disciplined upbringing, but also sparked her lifelong love for equestrian activities. Upon completing secondary school, Tunku Aminah moved to Singapore, where she enrolled at LaSalle College of the Arts for her A-level studies. LaSalle, a well-regarded institution, is known for fostering creativity and critical thinking, skills that would become essential in both her personal and professional life. Additionally, she attended the Australian International School in Singapore, where she completed her higher school certificate. This school provided her with a global perspective, exposing her to diverse cultures and ideas, which in turn helped her navigate her future roles in business and royal duties. Moreover, Tunku Aminah's education extended beyond academics, as it also placed a strong emphasis on personal development. Her involvement in horse riding contributed to her development of perseverance, patience, and leadership, traits that would later become evident in her life. Furthermore, her personal growth continued outside the classroom, shaping her into the well-rounded individual she is today. The responsibilities of a royal. Princess Tunku Aminah manages her royal duties with a thoughtful blend of tradition and modernity, creating a public image that reflects both her heritage and personal values. She carries significant responsibilities within the Johor royal family, responsibilities that are deeply connected to Johor's cultural and social life. Notably, she plays an important role in various charitable activities and also represents the Johor royal family at numerous public events. One of her key contributions is her active promotion of arts and culture, passions she has nurtured since her youth. The princess supports local artists and cultural institutions, and her efforts are instrumental in preserving Johor's rich heritage. Additionally, Tunku Aminah is deeply involved in social welfare initiatives. She serves as a patron of several charitable organizations with a particular focus on education, healthcare, and women's empowerment. Her work in these areas underscores her deep commitment to improving the lives of her community, especially the underprivileged, aligning closely with her personal values. Moreover, she strongly believes in giving back to society, a belief that is evident in all her endeavors. The princess's public image is one of grace and approachability. Despite her royal status, she is known for being down-to-earth and maintaining a strong connection with the people of Johor. Part of this connection stems from her active presence on social media, where she shares glimpses of her personal life and royal duties. This transparency makes her more accessible to the public, and her openness has helped her build a strong relationship with the younger generation, who admire how she skillfully blends traditional values with modern sensibilities. Tunku Tun being a businesswoman at heart. Princess Tunku Aminah is famous for her engagement in several business activities. She is a business-oriented person, and she has done very well in beauty, fashion, and hospitality. The princess has risen to be among the most famous personalities in the business sector. One of her most massive investments is her skincare line, Luvins, the royal art of beauty. Starting Luvins, she intended to offer luxury skincare. The brand was widely accepted in Malaysia in a very short period. It is proof of her love for beauty and other related aspects, such as the health of the body. Luvins has made luxury and an efficient skincare regimen go hand in hand. The products are directed at women of different ages, and they base themselves on the care and attractiveness of the spirit and soul. The brand has been very welcoming to everyone, and it is currently in spas, salons, and department stores in Malaysia. Furthermore, Tunku Aminah has also contributed much to the sports industry. Johor Darul Ta'zim Football Club is led by her as the president of the club. Such positions are usually symbolic, however, she is fully involved in the management of the club. She has taken the club to the upper echelon of football in Malaysia, and it has also received international acknowledgement. This is evidenced by her position in the football club, where she leads and actively participates in the promotion of sports in Johor. Tunku Aminah is also involved in real estate and hospitality. She is the chairman of Berjaya Waterfront SDN BHD and Berjaya Assets Berhad. These are some of Johor's leading companies in property development and management. In particular, the Berjaya Waterfront is an important object of the city of Johor Bahru. The facility includes the hotel, the convention center, and the shopping mall. These companies show her impact on the economic growth of Johor because she invested in them. Moreover, it also shows that she has skills in the proper running of large business operations as well. In 2017, Tunku Aminah became part of the board of directors of Red Tone International Berhad. This telecommunications company specializes in integrated telecommunications solutions and services in Malaysia. Her role in Red Tone underscores her versatility as a business leader, and it also shows her ability to contribute to the tech industry, a vital sector in Malaysia's economy. Tunku Aminah also owns a KFC franchise in Stulang Laut, Johor Bahru. This venture into the fast food industry highlights her diverse business interests, and it also shows her understanding of consumer markets. The franchise has been successful, adding to her already impressive portfolio. Furthermore, Tunku Aminah also has a strong interest in fashion and design. She has been involved in designing for her brand Luvins and has a keen eye for fashion. Her public appearances are often in outfits that reflect her personal style. She has not launched a dedicated fashion line yet. However, her influence in the fashion industry is evident. Princess Tunku Aminah's business ventures demonstrate her dynamic approach to entrepreneurship. Through her work, she continues to make a significant impact on Malaysia's business landscape. However, business isn't all the princess has been involved in. She has also had her royal moments of glory. Her grand love story. The story of the princess and her husband, Dennis Muhammad Abdullah, is captivating. Many people in Malaysia and other parts of the world admire their love story, as it is a tale of great love, respect, cultural exchange, and passion. This combination makes it a contemporary royal love story with a traditional touch. Tunku Aminah first met Dennis Verbas through mutual friends. When they met, he was working in Singapore, where he was a semi-professional footballer. Plus, he was a manager at Johor Darul Ta'zim Football Club's concept store and cafe. This role brought him into contact with the Johor royal family. Over time, their friendship grew, and what began as a friendship developed into a serious boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Despite their different cultural and religious backgrounds, they loved each other deeply. Eventually, Dennis converted to Islam and changed his name to Dennis Muhammad Abdullah, a step that helped align with Tunku Aminah's family culture and beliefs. Subsequently, the Johor royal court confirmed their royal engagement in July 2017, and their wedding took place on August 14th of the same year. It was a Malay wedding, but the couple also included some Western elements. The solemnization ceremony was held at Istana Bukit Serene, the palace of the Sultan of Johor, and the Mufti of Johor presided over the ceremony. Tunku Aminah and Dennis's wedding was unique, mainly because it combined different cultures. The wedding followed Malay customs, including the Akad Nikah ceremony, in which the groom accepted the bride in the presence of witnesses. During the ceremony, Dennis Muhammad Abdullah wore the Baju Melayu, traditional formal attire, while Tunku Aminah wore the Baju Kurung, which symbolized purity and elegance. The wedding reception was as grand and royal as the ceremony. Guests included the royal family, other families, and friends, making it both a family occasion and a state function. Johor's ethnic heritage was evident throughout, and the media widely covered their wedding. The public adored the love between two individuals from different cultures. After the wedding, Dennis Muhammad Abdullah remained a member of the royal family, and he is particularly involved with the Johor Sultanate. The couple stays out of the limelight as they focus on their work, family, and royal responsibilities. As a result, the world knows little about Dennis Abdullah. The life of Dennis Muhammad Abdullah. Dennis Muhammad Abdullah was born as Dennis Verbaas on May 1, 1989, in Lissa, Netherlands. His life journey took him from a quiet town near Amsterdam to the royal courts of Malaysia. His childhood was like any ordinary life of a boy of his age in the Netherlands, as he grew up in a family with traditional values. They all participated in the life of the community. Since his early childhood, he had a great interest in sports, especially football, and it contributed to the development of his early career. He pursued a semi-professional career in football, which eventually brought him closer to Asia. Consequently, Dennis worked in various football-related roles before he met the Johor family. His transition into management led him to Southeast Asia, where he moved to Singapore. That's where he took on a managerial role at the Johor Darul Ta'zim Football Club concept store and cafe. This job allowed him to stay connected to the sport he loved, and it also gave him a chance to immerse himself in a new cultural environment. While working with Johor Darul Ta'zim in Singapore, Dennis met Princess Tunku Aminah. Their meeting marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, and the rest, as they say, is history. Tunku and Dennis's life after marriage. After marrying Dennis, Princess Tunku Aminah has balanced her royal duties well. She managed to juggle everything with her personal and professional life. After their wedding, Tunku and Dennis settled into their roles, and they live a relatively private life. Still, they appear in public for important royal events and family celebrations. The couple welcomed their first child, Layla Sophia, on January 21, 2020. Layla Sophia's birth brought joy to the Johor royal family, and it was celebrated across the state. Later on, they welcomed their second child in 2022, although they have kept details about this child private. Meanwhile, Tunku Aminah remains active in her business ventures and charitable activities, as she is a patron of several organizations. These organizations focus on social welfare, education, and women's empowerment. She often carries out her charitable work quietly, preferring a low-key public profile. Despite this, her impact is widely recognized, especially in supporting underprivileged communities and promoting cultural heritage. Tunku Aminah has successfully balanced her royal duties and personal life. She and her husband have a close-knit family life, and they work to ensure their children are raised in a loving and supportive environment. They have kept much of their personal life private, and that's how they have managed to enjoy a sense of normalcy despite their royal status. How the princess gave back. One of the projects the princess began is the Tunku Aminah Cancer Foundation. This foundation was set up in honor of Tunku Abdul Jalil Iskandar, who was the fourth son of Sultan Ibrahim Ismail of Johor. Unfortunately, Tunku Abdul Jalil died from liver cancer in 2015. Therefore, the establishment of the foundation aimed to increase awareness of cancer in Malaysia. It also aimed to help cancer patients. The principal purpose of the foundation is to offer funds to patients with cancer, especially those with a low income. This initiative acknowledges the fact that the treatment of cancer is expensive, so it seeks to cushion the impact on families. Accordingly, the foundation provides financial assistance for the patients to be able to afford the treatments needed. These include chemotherapy, surgeries, and medications without financial pressure. Moreover, the Tunku Aminah Cancer Foundation also works with cancer awareness campaigns in Malaysia. These campaigns help people to be aware of early detection, and they also spread awareness about the prevention of cancer and existing treatments. Additionally, the foundation participates in arranging seminars, workshops, and health screening programs. They do these in collaboration with hospitals, clinics, and other relevant associations and individuals. This collaboration creates awareness of cancer, and it also supports the early detection of the disease. Besides money and public awareness, the foundation provides moral and psychological support for patients with cancer as well as their families. It acknowledges the fact that there are emotions attached to cancer, so the foundation offers counseling for the patients and families. This enables them to deal with the disease more effectively. Consequently, this comprehensive approach makes it possible for patients to get the necessary treatment, which includes both their physical as well as their psychological well-being. Furthermore, the princess and the Johor royal family also support children with disabilities. They have launched various initiatives that will improve the quality of life for these children. Specifically, the royal family supports special education programs in Johor. They have helped establish and fund schools specifically for children with disabilities. These schools offer tailored educational programs that help each child reach their full potential. Moreover, healthcare access for children with disabilities is another focus. The royal family supports the development of specialized healthcare facilities. These facilities provide services like physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, which ensures that children receive the care they need. Additionally, the royal family also advocates for the rights of children with disabilities. They work to break down stigma, and they want to promote a more inclusive society through public speeches and campaigns. Collaborations with organizations are also important in achieving these goals. Several challenges arise. Princess Tunku Tun has been growing up in the eyes of the public and the media. She was born and raised a princess in one of the most royal families, which posed a challenge to her and forced her to conform to the royal standards. As she was raised as a royal princess, she was trained from childhood to be part of the royal family. This preparation entailed her adhering to certain rules and rights. While this upbringing gave her a strong sense of duty, it also limited her personal freedom, especially when compared to her peers who had more flexibility. However, Tunku Aminah made choices within the boundaries of her royal responsibilities. One significant personal challenge she faced was the public pressure surrounding her marriage. As the only daughter of Sultan Ibrahim, her choice of a life partner was closely watched. When she began a relationship with Dennis Muhammad Abdullah, it attracted significant attention. Many celebrated their love story. However, there was also scrutiny regarding his background and their cross-cultural marriage. Therefore, Tunku Aminah and Dennis had to carefully navigate this public opinion. Another personal challenge was the loss of her brother to cancer. She was very close to him, and his death was a deeply personal and emotional loss. This tragedy affected her greatly, but she had to maintain her composure in public while grieving privately. Furthermore, Tunku Aminah has been under constant public scrutiny throughout her life. Every aspect of her life has been discussed in public and covered by the media. This scrutiny increased after her marriage, as the public eagerly watched how she would balance her roles as a wife, mother, and princess. Additionally, her involvement in business ventures has also been closely monitored. While her entrepreneurial efforts have been successful, they have not escaped criticism. Some skeptics questioned whether her royal status influenced the success of her ventures, casting doubt on her business skills. Consequently, she had to prove her abilities beyond the privileges of her royal background. Given the expectations and assumptions placed upon her, this was no small task. Moreover, her public role in charitable activities has been both praised and criticized. Many commend her efforts, but others critique the extent of her involvement or question her motivations. This scrutiny has been challenging, as it requires Tunku Aminah to constantly validate her actions in the public eye. Tunku Tun's luxurious lifestyle. Princess Tunku can afford all the necessities and amenities she deserves. As she is a princess of the Johor royal family, she resides in some of the most opulent houses in the country. The royal family lives in Istana Bukit Serene, a large palace in Johor Bahru that serves as their main abode. It has a splendid building structure, and moreover, the palace also has large, spacious gardens. This grand residence represents the history of Johor as a state. Additionally, the royal family also has other palaces and real estate properties, which are located both in and outside Malaysia, further showcasing their royalty and affluence. Furthermore, Tunku Aminah is popular for her excellent dress code. She usually dresses in designer clothing, which is a mix of Malay costumes and the latest Western fashions. Her dresses are normally tailored, and they are also made of the best fabric material and quality workmanship. Moreover, she has a good collection of jewelry, which consists of pieces inherited from her ancestors. Plus, there are also objects designed by the most famous designers of the present day. When attending different ceremonies, her presence is always a plus. This is because she doesn't only dress classy, but she also adds her unique flavor to the outfit. As Tunku Aminah is from the Johor royal family, it is customary that she owns several luxury cars. The family is also famous for owning a fantastic fleet, including Rolls-Royce, Bentley, as well as Ferraris. These vehicles are usually built to suit the family's taste, and they are fitted with very distinct features that make the royal family stand out. Another aspect of Tunku Aminah's affluent lifestyle is her love for traveling. She often tours the world in official royal duties, as well as for recreation. Her destinations usually comprise some of the most popular international locations. In her case, it is the Hard Rock Hotel, where she enjoys the best of the best in whatever country she may be in. Whether it's a luxurious island or a villa in Europe, she has proved that she is surrounded by luxury wherever she goes. She is a modern woman who wants nothing but the best. However, while she leads a life that is filled with luxury, including grand residences and impeccable fashion, every aspect of her life reflects her royal status. She continues to uphold the traditions of the Johor royal family, and she also embraces modern luxury. This makes her a symbol of elegance and refinement in Malaysia and beyond. Princess Tunku's unbeatable legacy. From the life story of Tunku Aminah, many lessons could be learned by the next generations. Instead of exploiting her authority to get what she wants, she uses it to help others get what they need. Therefore, Tunku Aminah shows that leadership entails being a servant to the people, a message that is greatly needed in the contemporary world. Moreover, Tunku Aminah can embrace herself in the modern world and fulfill all of her obligations at the same time. This is very encouraging to the youth, especially to those who feel that they must change to fit the set standards of society. Her life presents an optimistic view of a woman who is a princess, a businesswoman, and a mother. Yet she maintains her values. She also remains culturally grounded. This balance proves that it is possible to maintain tradition, while at the same time embracing change and innovations. Ultimately, the story of Tunku Aminah's life shows that although she was born rich, her real wealth is in her character, in her love for her family, culture, and community. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.